just tidying up the vegetable garden a little bit and pulling out all the pumpkin vines. There's quite a lot of pumpkin vine all through the garden, and finally I picked all the pumpkins so I can sort of clean up the vines now and get the garden ready for spring, put some manure in and things like that. Here's all the pumpkins, check them out. There's more than that actually, but these are just the ones I put outside. There's another 10 or so in that shed, and then there's another 10 or so up in the garage, so quite a good yield. Some of them are rotting. I noticed that the old one, these are okay I think, but the old one, when I cut it open, it's either really ripe or there's a bit of rot on the inside, so it's unfortunate. I probably lost about 6 that way, but I'll just put them in the compost, it's all good. Sort of pumpkins everywhere here. This is the vine. It's been really windy, so I'm just letting it dry out. And I'm going to run over it with the mower to mulch it. I looked into getting a mulching machine, but they're incredibly expensive to get a good one. And really, it doesn't even tackle pumpkin vine that well. So yeah, I'm just going to use the mower. Then we'll go into the compost over there. It's a really nice day today. Yet again, a little bit windy. So this is the garden here. It's all been cleaned up. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like before. This dirt, pretty dry. I've still got some things growing here. Oh, look, potato. But overall, I want to go through, dig it all over, and add some chicken manure and also some cow manure. So I'm just going to go and buy some now. There's a few places on the side of the road that sell it. So we'll go on a bit of a manure trip, and then we'll dig the gardens over. And actually, I'll do a pH test, see if I need to lime it as well. I'll do that now. I think I'll put that barium sulfate on a bit thick in the middle, but where it's dusted on looks more like around the 6, which is probably good enough. So I just checked the pH, and I think 6.5 to 6, so that's pretty good. I don't really want to go any more alkaline than that, so I probably won't worry about liming this year. I've limed every year for the past 3 years, and that's probably enough. I think I can still see some lumps of lime in there too, so I think there's probably enough of that in there this year. Won't worry about digging that in. I'll just put some manure in and some compost in, and focus on the organic matter and the soil condition and the texture, and we'll lime next year. I'll just put the test kit back where it lives. So this is my favourite manure place for cow manure anyway. I always get it here. It's just really awkward to turn around, and that's it. Come to get some cow manure, 10 bags, it'll be $30. So that's the cow manure done. They're really good here, $3 a bag, that's pretty reasonable. And it's just, I know it's pure cow manure, nothing else. So I've bought cow manure at, I won't name names, but like local landscaping businesses in the Hunter who sell spring cow manure, and it doesn't, I've had problems with a lot of weeds since then. And when I bought this so-called cow manure from the landscaping place, it smelled a bit like chicken manure. So I think what they actually do is blend in compost, cow manure, probably a little horse manure because it's cheaper, and chicken manure, and you end up with this thing that's just full of weeds. So I had stinging nettles coming up, which I've never had before. Don't normally get stinging nettles, and suddenly there's lots of stinging nettles and thistle and all that sort of stuff, fireweed. So I'm only going to buy cow manure from dairies where I know it's just cow manure. So the next stop is getting chicken manure from a chicken farm. So there's another place where they put out the front. They're usually about $3 a bag as well. So I'm going to grab heaps of that, and then go and get some firewood, and then we'll get back to the garden. Right, just arrived with the chicken manure, $3 a bag. Grab some of these as well. Here we go. Honesty boxes, love them. 1 plus 50. So $1 for a whole trailer load of manure. That manure went into these 2 beds, and that one over there. So yeah, I'll probably need another load similar size to that just to do that bed over there. Doesn't go very far once you dig it in. That's the cow, the chicken, and they're taking out the middle part of the compost as well. So there's that middle bay there. That's all gone on top. I'm just gonna let it sit there for 2 weeks, just to sort of take the edge off it.